Hey, what is up internet, it's Cole here. So the iOS 10 public beta has been out for a while now, and I've been running it on my iPhone 6 Plus for about a week and a half now, and I thought I'd give you guys the rundown on what's coming to your iPhone here in the fall, some of the new changes, and all that good stuff. So let's get right into it. So the first changes you're going to notice are going to be right on your lock screen. You can still unlock your phone just like you normally would with Touch ID, but if you notice, slide to unlock is no longer there. Apple has taken the staple feature away and replaced that slide to unlock with widgets, and swiping the other way takes you to your camera. The only design changes in the lock screen are the bolder clock font, the lock icon up top in the top middle of the screen, and some text right above your home button. The next big redesign is Control Center. It has a little bit more color to it now, but most of the functionality is still the same. You can still swipe up from your lock screen or home screen to get to it, and all of your familiar toggles are there and work exactly the same. The only big change is that Control Center is now paged. Your music controls are now off to the right of everything else, and I'm still really not sure how I feel about this. The next big changes are going to come with notifications. Now they're all individually separated in Notification Center and are always going to be sorted by time. There's that familiar Clear All button up at the top right, not much different there except wait. Apple has a new feature coming to notifications called Rich Notifications. So in this case, I can swipe on this email, tap view, and then delete the email without having to go to the email app. Notifications also look a little different when you swipe down on them, in this case, messages. Siri is getting a big update in this iOS release. It's nothing you'll notice right away, but Siri is now open to third-party developers. Siri will now be able to talk to your other apps instead of having to rely on the default Apple apps on your phone for phone calls, reminders, and stuff like that. So you could tell Siri to make a note to Evernote instead of the default Note app. And quite possibly the biggest thing in iOS 10 is messages. You're going to notice a lot of new little things inside of the Messages app, like bigger emojis, emoji predictions, being able to send drawings and taps and hearts to your friends, and a lot of little tiny messaging features. Personally, I'm not too excited about all this, but it's nice to see it. There's also now an iMessage app store to download new things for the Message app, and a new picture sending option, which I really like. Just think of all this as Facebook Messenger on steroids, but it's all coming to your Messages app on your iPhone. Also, please do keep in mind that your green bubble friends are not going to be able to take advantage of this. It only works with iMessage. The rest of iOS 10 is piddly little changes. There is now a new app called Home for all your automated devices like your lights and thermostat inside of your house. Photos is now smarter with the ability to search for your photos, much like you can in Google Photos already. Maps has supposedly gotten a bit of a refresh. And the Music app is slightly redesigned with some minor enhancements. And then there's the little things you get with iOS. The animations have been slightly tweaked, so they're a little springier than they used to be, and then the folder opening animations are very blurred now, instead of zooming into the screen like it used to. So iOS 10 is coming in the fall to all the iPhones you see listed here on the screen. And I wouldn't really recommend installing the public beta right now, as I found that there's still a few bugs, a few resprings that happen every now and then, and some of my apps really don't work because they're not updated for iOS 10 yet. So don't install this on your primary phone like I have unless you really want to try out these new features before they come out. So what does iOS 10 really mean? It's going to bring a lot of new features to your phone, a lot of little tiny features that just make the experience of owning an iPhone a little bit better. This is definitely not a major overhaul. You're not going to notice a lot of things out of place. Your phone is still going to function the same. It's just going to have a little bit more on top of it. Please do keep in mind that since I am not using an iPhone 6s, 6s Plus, or iPhone SE, that I have not been able to take advantage of the 3D touch features that Apple is really playing up in this iOS 10 update. They're really banking on 3D touch and the way that you're going to interact with your iPhone, and I thought this video would give you an idea of what it's like running iOS 10 on an older iPhone, in this case the 6 Plus. So that's about it for this video. If you guys liked it, please be sure to like the video, share it with your friends, helps out the channel a lot, and please do subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. Thank you all for watching, and I will catch you guys later.